Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this come up a treat. Do that later. Gonna make it a negative positive. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, I wonder, yeah, this is how we're doing it. Anyway, let's see what our original is. It's wrapping paper, which has got beautiful stars and shit on it. I'm wondering which will look the best, whether it be the outside or the inside. Maybe we're just doing the outside to keep it simple. Right, we're just going to put this side on the glass. Just flip it over and place it against the edge of the glass. Okay. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Oh, we've got to enlarge it. Let's see how big we got it. It's a bit smaller than a B5, so it's quite close to a regular size. A bit smaller than a B5. So B5, it's going to be a little bit bigger than B5 to A4, which is 115.4. So let's see how we go with this. So I'm going to make it 115. We're going to make it 120 that way, 120 this way. It should be a good enough size. Close enough. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ooh, very green. I don't know whether I like that. It just looks too green, and we've got so many white areas. I'm wondering if the background colour could be applied to make this look more interesting, but I got a feeling we need some hue. We need to put some hue into it. We're gonna add some hue to it now. So it's gonna have to be, we don't want it to be too green, so we've got to cool it down, make it more of a bluey colour, and maybe we can add a background colour for a change to this. I think magenta. See how we go. Right. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ah, yuck. It still looks too green, and the background colour looks wishy-washy. But it looks a bit better. I can see a little bit of blue peeping through. But I'm not happy with that result for some reason. I'm just going to take off the background colour. It sort of makes it look ugly. So let's just kill off the background. Kill it off, and we're just going to do some more work. I'm going to take the hue further. I think we're going to make it really, really cold. And I think that's it. I'm just wondering, well, let's see how it goes. But I don't like the way there's just heaps of white areas. Why we don't have... normally these these starry things look really good. But for some reason this one's a bit of a challenge. So let's see if we've improved on it. It looks better now. The blue, the extra blueness or the coolness has improved it over that one and certainly over the first one. You can see the difference. So I'm wondering if we're going to... I wonder what we're going to do with this. I don't like the fact that there's lots of white. I sort of feel there should be a warm colour in the mix instead of just blues and cold colours. I don't understand. I don't know if we can make this better. Maybe there's one more thing we can do with it. It may not work or it might work. Is to put some red into it. We're going to put some red. We're going to lose the contrast to the... we're going to lose the copy density, but we're going to leave it there. Because if I just keep these both out of play, the contrast will still sit. So that should hopefully work. Let's see how that goes. I'm sorry about that damn squeak. Sometimes squeaks can really feel like a teacher running their hands down, their fingernails down a blackboard. Okay, well now that looks, that's interesting. Going red has made it more pastel-y. That's the dark result, and that's got more green in it too. So I'm wondering if maybe this is the result we want, or maybe we can lessen the red, make it a bit more moderate. I'm wondering if moderate is good, or we're just going to keep it like that. But what part's going to be the centre of this piece? We're going to have to find where we're going to put the centre of this. Probably make it there. It's a real disappointment that the colours just... I'm wondering if positive mode might be better than negative. So I'm wondering if maybe we're just going to change things up a bit or around. I think we might be a better go if we go in positive. Now we're just going to reset some of these settings. The hue is going to stay in the middle. I think it should work that way. I wonder if we're going to keep that in play. We're just going to switch it to standard and the text enhanced to standard. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to miss the black dots as stars. I really like the way the stars turn black. Let's see how we go. Right. Well, yeah, it looks a bit too heavy and purpley. But it just don't know. It's just a hard one to work with. It's not as easy as it looks. Wondering. This is going to be a real prolongated demo, but we've put loads of paper in the trays. So it should, in the tray, not the trays. We're only using one tray. I wonder if maybe we could... No, we're not doing that. I wonder if maybe some of the black... No, we're going to leave it. We're just trying to make up our minds over this. We're going to cool down the hue. Contrast is too contrasty. We don't want high contrast for this. In fact, we're going to make it slightly low for the contrast. We're going to try some different settings. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, low contrast, and the other settings, it seems to work. So it's gone from that to this. So that looks a lot nicer. We don't normally take the contrast down low, but for a change we felt like we had to do it this time. It's not the greatest, so I'm wondering if we're just going to run off the other quadrants. If we're going to make this now into a mirrored image. It's not the greatest demo. I was hoping it would look different, you know, to the original. It looks very similar. But let's see if mirroring it will make it look better. See how that looks. But it's nice to drop the contrast for a change instead of always upping it. It's a good change to do something totally different. It's hard to know which part's going to be the centerpiece of this job. So now we're just going to put the corners together. Okay. Okay. Oops. This is going to be a prolongated demo. It is. Let's see if we can get these out. Right. So now we just have to take our mirrors and put them into place. I think this is the right way round. I'm actually thinking that side would be better, but we'll soon see if we can make this look good. Okay, that's that one. And we're just going to slot this one into place. A little bit tricky with this curling we got. But yeah, there we have it. So now that looks interesting. I think now we can finally call it quits.